What's up, guys? It's your Fresh Garage. We're keeping it fresh. Oh. But yeah, check this out. Got the Civ here, and it is looking sweet. It looks sweet.
Fresh motor in it.
Oh yeah. Besides the point of it looking sick, we got a sick Civ. What? So it's the exact same motor. It came out of automatic. I believe it was a D15B2, which is the same shit, just different intake because this one's got a restrictor plate and a computer. But if I just run my old intake and computer, it works just fine. The problem is though, is the distributor. It's getting power, but it's not working.
The coil's burnt out or something.
The coil,
the cap, they look kind of gross inside the cap there too, so.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pop a new distributor in it.
Yeah, Eric, the car guy, said it might most likely be the cap and rotor in there, and then call it a day. But we'll just get a whole new distributor from Pick Apart for like 25 bucks.
Yeah.
And then if something's wrong inside one of the distributors, we can hack together one.
Not hack together.
Super
parts. You put parts. There's no hackery involved there.
No hackery?
No, it's
no zip ties?
Well, no, it's a distributor. You can take it apart and put it back together.
But I want zip ties. Yeah, we put the rad in. Oh yeah, I didn't get video of that, but there's a massive hole in the fucking
there's
rad.
Such a big hole. Look
like
at
it could,
look right
like you could fist her.
It's right there.
You know, look at some light on. There's no light on this situation.
Look how big that hole is.
There's a massive hole. Right there.
So bad, dude.
Yeah. And then we took the new motor, we pressure washed it, and then we took some Mexican chrome that Ryan's got, some aluminum paint, and it goes over anything. It's so sweet. And then we took
grease, dirt, anything, dude.
Yeah, like you can have this much grease and dirt and gunk and paint over it, and it'll be just fine. And then the transmission, we just put rubber gloves inside where the axles go, and then we threw it in the parts washer, which is super sweet. And it was brand new again. We Mexican chromed the front right here in this little timing hoover instead of the ugly like yellowish plastic. Yeah. And we're gonna eventually redo the valve cover because it got a bunch of dirt all over it. Probably gonna wrinkle paint it actually. It looks super cool. Wrinkle paint it red. Like the Type R engines. Yeah.
Alright, this is a bit of an update on my Mustang here. So we just installed an angle kit and a Hydro E with the dual caliper, so I'll show you guys what's up. So around the back here, nothing much has changed really. It's all up in the front. And so we got the dual calipers in here. You see the orange one, that's off the handbrake. The green one, that's off the foot pedal. I'm gonna put disc brakes in it. Here's the Hydro. Made the handle myself and made the bracket off the seat to hold the master. Works pretty good. Well, don't know yet, haven't bled it. And my camber plates here. This is an old one from my old race car. And this is the one over here that I made for this car. But the other one broke of this style. So I'm gonna have to I didn't really like that one style that much because you can adjust it very much. With this one there's a lot of adjustment in it. So, and the fitment on this side is much better. About the perfect amount of camber, I'd say. And this thing's pretty low now. with the all the new suspension in it.
She fucking can.
So we'll lift her up and we'll show you guys the steering angle and stuff. Traction was better. Oh. Alright, so this is the fresh garage diff here. Got an 8.8 with the dual caliper. There's the foot pedal caliper. Here's the hydro caliper here. So we got our sway bar in here too. Big change with the sway bar, I noticed, with the handling of the car. And next thing for the rear here is I'm gonna get solid. I got solid bushings right here.
Yeah.
These lower control arms, I welded them up and put some.
There's some more brake fluid for when you bleed your fucking hydro the 6th time.
Right. But so yeah, we got the poly bushings in there. Shouldn't wheel hop anymore.
No.
Last drift event I went to, it wheel hopped so hard that it clicked off the inertia switch and it wouldn't run. So, and moving up to the front here, we got our custom angle kit that I built all myself. So we got the lower tubular lower control arm here. Let's have 2 Heim joints.
Really
connected all together. And then over here, this is kind of like really garbage, but it was really cheap and easy. So I took a stock control arm, cut the end off, and welded it all to it. So you can just use a stock replacement Mustang ball joint, presses in there, you know, it's kind of smart, but kind of like really garbage too. And up here we got our coilovers. Built these for super cheap. It's just a Coney coilover with a Coney strut with a QA1 coilover sleeve for a Mustang and a spring. And the QA1 bump steer kit, welded knuckles right here. Took those to work and I TIG welded those. It's pretty good, so.
And same thing on the other side.
Yeah, second verse same as the first.
Nothing
And
else.
she's got a bunch of angle now. So it's
Way
pretty,
better than stock.
way better.
We'll,
way better. We got a
cut
picture.
to the pictures.
Yeah, we'll
cut to the pictures.
We'll cut to the pictures of we got compared to Jared's car in this one. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll
big.
Show you fucking Ryan's angle right here, and then we'll show you my angle again right there.
So it's quite a big difference. And with these cars too, the 4-cylinder cars, there's no rack spacers. So I was hoping like I'd be able to pull out the rack spacers and get even more angle, but no. So yeah.
What those the inner tie rod spacers? What I was hearing.
Yeah.
Is what it does is because you know how the bolt like smashes the guy right there.
Yeah.
The inner tie rod spacer is just a tiny little thing that slides right in.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like smash. It's got like a little thing that pokes out so it slides in like that.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty good.
We could figure out how to get those, or even make the spacers out of like cut off pipe or whatnot.
See, and I took the sway bar out of this thing too because I forgot to put a tab on the control arm
like right about here
for the sway bar. But a lot of drift dudes don't run sway bars in the Mustangs.
Yeah, and the V8s, they run like 700 foot-pound front springs.
Yeah.
And that's all good for them, and they run massive V8s.
Yeah, so for right now I got a 300 on each side, and it didn't roll at all. So I think I should be fine, because with my low power and sketchy setup, you know, at the moment, I think a bit of roll to get it swinging might be just fine, so.
The fuck, Ryan?
Yeah, I might need a wash on there. That's why I have it back in here again, dude.
So. No washer.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
On both sides.
Well, yeah, I'm just mocking it up, dude. It works, don't
I guess
it?
you're not nailing it no more. You got a truck.
Yeah. Well, this is why I want to get in here so I can
Fucking
get
show
everything
this
figured out.
goober shit.
Oh, this is amazing. So my exhaust, I've had the worst time with my exhaust here. So I put a header in it, and it keeps on falling off and stuff. I had a band clamp on there. Band clamp kept on getting messed up, so I just welded the header right too. And,
Exhaust.
we're going from 3-inch to 2.5, so I made myself a little adapter here. It's pretty good. We did that at like 12 at night when the old motor blew up.
Fucking grinded oil over there.
And I
this
put the-
guy's flat, dude.
Yeah, I put the cat back in because it was a little loud. Because all I got is a cat and a cherry bomb.
The cherry bomb's got a fucking hole in it.
Yeah, cherry bomb's got a hole in it, but.
You're dragging everything, bro. And then it just dumps off right here.
And the drive shaft's all scraped up and stuff too.
Holy shit.
From hitting the chassis. So low life or no life, boys. So that's about it for now. We're gonna bleed the brakes. probably have some footage of that, and we'll see if the hydro works, 'cause that'd be really choice.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, so we just got this all bolted here, so this just comes off like this. Boop. So we got the coil over in there. And this guy goes right on top like that. Bam. So. Is see how this is slotted, so if your caster you can go up and down quite a ways with it, and then right here this factory hole is slotted, and this one up here too, so for your camber you can go like this. You can even cut right through there in the chassis, so you can go a whole bunch of different ways with it, but you won't be really needing positive camber unless you're stock car racing, and it'd be on that side anyways.
Well,
So.
If you got longer control arms, then you might have to stick it out for clearance wise.
Yes. So there you go. Even if you have even if you have really long control arms, so you can stand it right up to here if need. And then for my main camber adjustments, I think I'll be doing them down here, because I have the Heim joints that are threaded into the lower control arm here, so I can go in and out with the whole control arm. But that does adjust the track width with it, but away she goes. So we'll put the wheels on. We'll see what the caster camber's doing now.
No, I don't think he has. So guys, we're doing alignment on Ryan's car and doing the old school way.
Yeah. So basically, the string is off the back wheel, and
because this is a live axle, the back wheels are always straight.
it doesn't really matter. You just align the front to the back. It doesn't matter what's going on in between.
Okay.
It's not crab walking too bad. But usually, yeah, in theory, with the live axle stuff, the back end is square. Always square. So, in theory, we're kind of doing it not totally wrong, just the front end's wider than the back. So, just like if the steering wheel's straight, it might be off a little bit. Because I'm just aligning this side to that side, and I just got to keep it consistent when we go to align the toe.
Yeah.
So, usually you could do it 100% perfect, you know, but I don't really care. It's like the wheel might just be kind of like that.
Yeah.
Just because we aligned it a little slightly turned. So, yeah, we'll get tape measure action now.
So we take the tape measure, we go from one end to another, and then we just measure the front and the back. And if the back is shorter, then we gotta extend it out the back.
Yeah,
Like shorten the tie rod.
If the back's shorter, it's towed out.
And
if most stuff you want a little bit of toe out, because when you turn, let's say we're turning left.
I've played enough Forza to know you want 0.04 toe out.
But so when you turn this tire, well, if you're turning left,
Sticks out
this
more.
tire has to turn further, because this side compared to that side, this side is turning a tighter radius than that side.
Yeah.
So this tire has to turn a bit more, so you need just a little bit of toe.
Unless you got no Ackerman in your Wise Fab kit and you're fucking shopping carting it.
Even then, you probably still want a bit of toe. So at least when you turn in, the car's not like you hit the fence. So.
Cool. Well. So guys, it's Jeff for Fresh Garage and Ryan.
Gotta sit in your seat.
Just updating. Oh yeah, I should sit in the seat. Oh yeah.
Isn't that like the thing you do?
Yeah, that was the thing I did for one video. Okay. For one video. In my blue seat, I had a red one, but I got a blue one now. I sold the Civic for $250. I bought it for $500. It was a piece. A guy got it. He got everything for it. And he'll probably have a decent car afterwards. I just don't want a Civic. It's front wheel drive.
I know why you bought it. That was the worst decision of your life.
It was a decent.
Everybody told you were an idiot, Jared.
It was a decent daily for 3 months, so.
Till it broke.
Till it broke.
Total decent daily.
Decent. For 3 months. 3 months, can't complain. For $500.
Yeah, you got your $500 on it.
Yeah, so I got fun out of it, and it was definitely a learning experience doing a motor swap and then figuring out what an ECM ground was. Because it wasn't the distributor at all, it was the ground. But anyways, Ryan got his dad, his papa.
Yeah, there's a new project for the fresh garage here. So, off my dad's friend, we picked up a 67 coupe. And, yeah, it's like all the metal's in it. We just gotta weld all the floors back in it and, like, the trunk. Fix some rust on the quarters. Like, basically rebuild everything because it's, like, totally taken apart. Like, it's stripped, like, just a chassis. And, do disc brake conversion in it out of, like, a newer, like, a 94 Mustang. And, make her low and loud. Put a 5-speed in it. T5 probably because we got one. And, it should be pretty sick, so... We'll definitely have a bunch of videos on that because there's lots of work to be done on that. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like just a basic restoration, nothing nuts, not going to SEMA with it.
You could though.
Yeah, you could with the Bluetooth drive shaft, Bluetooth rad hoses, Bluetooth fucking engine, just everything. But yeah, it's just gonna be a basic resto, so we'll probably just have like basic little time lapses and little updates of it. But we want to do a long time lapse from start to finish of everything that's been done with the GoPro and just save the footage, and then at the end, once it's done, we want to post that the whole video because it would be really nice to see that. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I don't think his dad's planning on keeping it, so can't go crazy on mods or anything because if he's going to be selling it,
it's pointless.
Pointless to be putting money into it like that. But it'll be pretty cool. And then my car, I bought the computer for it. I got a bunch of gauges. Technically, I should have everything to put it together. So next week or so, we should be trying to do that. And we'll keep you guys updated on that.
Next week or so, we'll bring it to my shop and
yeah, we'll try to
get some stuff done. Get it running at least, and then he can drive it now and bring it back and forth and stuff. So.
Yeah, drive it home with the seat.
Yeah,
that fits me.
We'll get that seat mounted in it too.
Yeah, it's a really comfy seat for me. It fits my shoulders in it.
It's a little big for me, but I'm miniature. So.
Yeah, well, with the red seat, it fit my ass. It was like nice and snug. It was just my shoulders were always crunched in.
Yeah.
And like this is like just perfect.
The red seat is a little like that, but
wraps me.
I guess I got used to it.
Yeah, I guess so. But I like this one. I don't care for the blue, but
It'll look just fine.
yeah,
You can paint it black, like just spray paint.
yeah, I can. I was thinking of dyeing it.
Yeah, with black spray paint.
No. Like you just buy fabric dye.
Oh really?
Like my mom did that with bed sheets and stuff, or like, yeah, you throw it in the tub or whatnot, and then throw dye in water, and you dye everything, and then I'll have dyed black stitching. It looks sick. It'll be black on black.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I could try that.
Yeah, that would be the proper way of doing it.
Yeah, and it's probably like $10 in dye or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If not next to free. So we'll try that, and if that works out well, we'll have a video on that.
Yeah.
How to make your tacky seats cool. But yeah, end a video now, guys.
Yeah.
Peace.